Greasy gang, or don't. Bang! You know who it is and you know what it is. It's your boy, C Greasy. Now, I understand I was doing a lot of informative videos, you know what I'm saying? And I'm still gonna continue. But today we're gonna do it a little different. Today, we're going back to history videos. You feel me? Because I really feel that I need to touch on some history with a lot of my viewers. We all need to learn and know about these people who once stood before us. Just so if it does repeat again, we understand who they got it from. You feel me? History is very important, not just for me, because, you know what I'm saying, it was my second favorite class in school, but that's just me. But it's important for everybody. So the person I want to talk today refused to give up their seat on the bus. She was courageous like Captain Marvel, very independent like She-Hulk, and mysterious like Scarlet Witch. You feel me? And no, I'm not talking about Rosa Parks. Who am I talking about? Yes indeed. That woman right there, Claudette Colvin. Yes, you probably never heard of her, but that is why we are going to go over this history lesson right here, right now. So, shall we begin? Miss Claudette Colvin. She was born in September 1939. Colvin was raised by her great aunt and uncle in rural Pine Level, Alabama, before moving to Montgomery at age 8. You may think you know the story, but this one isn't about Rosa Parks. It's about Claudette Colvin, a 15-year-old who made a stand against entrenched segregation 9 months before Parks did, but saw her shining moment eclipse as other narratives of the era took root in the public consciousness. In 1955, a black woman refused to yield her seat to a white person on a bus in Montgomery, Alabama. She was removed from the bus and arrested, her ordeal sparking legal action that led to the end of Alabama's segregated bus laws and enabled a widespread civil rights movement to pick up steam. On March 2nd, Colvin was riding the bus home from school when the familiar order came from the driver to vacate a row of seats to accommodate a white woman. 3 of her classmates got up, but Colvin didn't budge, informing the 2 officers, who soon boarded, that she knew her constitutional rights. They responded by roughly yanking the teen off the bus and handcuffing her in the back of a squad car, subjecting her to lewd comments as they made their way to the city jail. Colvin wasn't considered a proper symbol for a citywide boycott. Colvin's plight caught the attention of local black leaders, who helped secure the legal representation that led to most of the charges being dropped. The leaders considered using her example as justification for a citywide bus boycott, but something wasn't right. She was too young and emotional to serve as the rallying figure for what was certain to be a turbulent movement. When it was revealed that Colvin had been impregnated by an older man later that summer, it seemingly confirmed the sentiment that she was the wrong person for the moment. The right person, quote unquote, arrived when Parks, a 42-year-old seamstress and NAACP secretary, made headlines for her arrest on December 1st, prompting the launch of the Montgomery bus boycott the following day and the national rise of his charismatic leader, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Colvin's story remained mostly unknown for decades, an anonymous figure in the massive melting pot of New York City. Colvin worked in a Manhattan nursing home until her retirement in 2004, her neighbors and co-workers mostly oblivious to her history. That history eventually came out in bits and pieces. New York Governor Mario Cuomo awarded her the MLK Jr. Medal of Freedom in 1990, and in 2009 she was a subject of Philip Hughes's Claudette Colvin, Twice Toward Justice, which won a National Book Award. Colvin has since told reporters that she understands the politics that made Parks the face of the boycott, though she wonders why more attention hasn't been paid to Browder versus Gale, the landmark case that set the tone for many of the battles that followed. With March 2nd now known as Claudette Colvin Day in Montgomery, and the city unveiling granite markers to commemorate Colvin and her 3 co-plaintiffs in late 2019, it seems more recognition is finally coming for the overlooked hero who helped set the wheels of a new era in motion. Now that you guys understand at least a little bit of who Miss Claudette Colvin was, she is still alive today, to my knowledge, in 2021, living in New York City, or technically the Bronx. And I believe this was very informative, very important for Black people, people of color in general, not just Black people, to know this history. That someone other than Rosa Parks made this stand before. Even though she was a teen girl, she did it at a younger age, knowing the risk was very high, that her life was at stake during those times. She did this in New York. Rosa Parks did it in the South. So, again, thank you for tuning in to another informative video, learning about the history of what happened back then with Miss Claudette Colvin. And I hope y'all come back for another informative video. Please, before you leave, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, you feel me? We trying to get this channel booming. We trying to get it rolling. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get it going. So, I'll see y'all next time, peeps. Much love, much love. It's still going on.
I gotta stay focused, gotta keep my head up, gotta keep moving even when you fail. See me while I'm riding, trying to get my bread. I can't let them stop me, you heard what I said. Bro, diamonds on me dancing, try me, I ain't scared.